Saturday, 12th of July, 2025 at 10:44 a.m. here in Arroyo Grande, California and Port Orchard, Washington. Welcome once again to our Cosmic Journey. It is your Dev and Design podcast featuring two guys that are in separate states doing separate things with their separate bodies. I am designer Jake. That is the engineer Trey. Oh, and engineer Trey over there. Hello, and engineer Trey. I'm going to try to line
Hello,
up.
the designer Jake.
Thank you. Try to line up to the bed frame there. There we go. I flew down here. I have to go to a memorial celebration of life that is happening here. Trey is enjoying his boating experience. He's glossy because of the sun and all of the sunscreen. How is the sun out there?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a really warm day. It's gorgeous out. I'm also in the library, so I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit.
And yet you are tuned just at the same level that I'm at. So we're going to sound great, as it turns out. So keeping Trey quiet is always a challenge, but we're here for it. Today's episode is called Lots and Lots and Lots, and we have a check-in from Trey. We'll show off the lots. We might even do something else. I don't think we're going to do anything else, but, who knows what's going to happen. But before we get to all that, of course, we always start with the check-in question. Mr. Henry, take us away.
What is your cleaning comfort food? In other words, what is the thing that you enjoy cleaning that brings you comfort and joy?
Oh, okay. At first, what I thought you were trying to say was like cleaning while eating, like eating and cleaning. But that's not what you're talking about.
I was trying to be metaphorical, and I'm not sure it came through.
It was completely lost on me, but now I get it. So the thing that I do for cleaning that makes me feel comfort and joy.
Comfort and joy.
I see. So for me, I would say that anything that is around tidying up your life is the most comforting to me, but I don't know if that's in the spirit of the question. So I'm going to answer. Sure. I'll answer two ways, right? So tidying up your life, making sure that like you have command and control of what is going on in your life. That I think it's just a human emotion and a human reaction to always want command and control of things. As long as you realize you can't control people and you can't control situations, your happiness stays the same. You can only control the things that you're going to control. For example, right before we started doing this podcast, I found a 24-hour gym that had a daily pass that allows me to go to the gym. So I will be doing that right after I edit this video. So love that command and control. When it comes to actually cleaning something, though, folding laundry and putting laundry away. Because I think there's something to the act of like, these are my socks. This is my underwear. They are getting rolled up. They get put into drawers. That's just really satisfying to be like, I'm set for the week or set for the trip. Those kinds of things. I just had to do this, and like I packed a bag, and it was like very seamless, and I felt really good about it.
Yeah, I like that too. The pairing of socks. When you find the pairs of socks is very satisfying.
Exactly. And if they don't pair, you just say like, that's okay. Life isn't about having all the pairs of socks work out the way you want them to work. This is again that control thing. You can't control. Sometimes you can't control where the socks are.
And actually, you wouldn't get that visceral enjoyment of pairing socks if there weren't some socks that didn't pair.
If all of the socks paired perfectly, then
it would
all
be
of a sudden I would be in a Twilight Zone episode, and I realized I didn't die and go to heaven. I died and went to hell. All of the socks match. There is no variety anymore in all of this. Yeah. What about you? What is
the spice of life?
The spice of life. That is literally one of the episodes of the Twilight Zone. It was around gambling, though, instead. What about you, Mr. Henry? What is? I didn't make that up myself. What is your cleaning comfort food?
Oh, cleaning the sailboat has got to be. I mean, it's just it's outside, it's sunny. You're scrubbing decks and cleaning up the boat. It's just it's a wonderful thing. I like it almost as much as sailing.
Poop deck. I think you like it more than sailing, honestly. Poop decks shall be scrubbed. It is wonderful. The reason I think I would say that you like it more than sailing is because when you're sailing, you get stressed out in certain ways that you do not get stressed out when you're just cleaning.
Yep.
When you're cleaning, you only get stressed out by other people and their lack of ability to clean the way that you want them to clean. And again, you can't control other people. You got to just let them.
But our good friend and friend of the podcast and friend of the company, Heather Freeman, is currently swabbing the decks on our boat right now.
Feel free to look at episode 60 up there where Heather Freeman had a conversation with us. She's gone from podcast guest to deck swabber.
Deck swabber.
Which is amazing. Well, good check-in, everybody. Good check-in. Let's go to the demo. Before we get to that, Mr. Henry, why don't you talk a little bit about what had happened with the product this week?
Yeah, so engineering made a bunch of progress this week. We're only going to show one thing. Hopefully next week we're going to be able to show some of the other stuff that's been in flight. But this week, the primary thing that I was focused on was getting the Arabic lots and the parts in. And this was a little bit of a throw of work because we want to enable users to be able to define their own lots, right? And even though this is not a feature we're going to surface in the product on day one, we will at some point, hopefully very soon, allow users to define their own lots. And if you're not familiar with lots in astrology, it's usually taking the distance from one point on a chart to another point on a chart and then applying that somewhere else. And they were used since ancient times. I think we get them from the Chaldeans. I think they go that far back. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And so, for example, the lot of fortune is a very commonly used part in astrology where you take the distance from the sun to the moon or the moon to the sun and apply it to the ascendant. And so this ability to define parts and then to be able to view them on the chart is the thing that I worked on this week. We got it all done, and I will show it working right now.
And there it is, being shown working right now.
Well, this is actually not showing them because this is on the wrong this is on the wrong perspective.
Okay, but when you said right now, you meant not now.
In a moment.
In a moment. Okay, got it.
So here is a chart showing right now. This is actually showing Lake Stevens. I'm currently in Port Orchard, but close enough. And you can see that we have here the lot of fortune. We have here the lot of spirit, and we have here the lot of Eros.
Oh, even relationship astrology is coming into play.
And why are these particular lots very interesting for us right now? And why was this a blocking issue, Jake Zukowski?
Oh, well, because we've been talking about this for weeks now. We need to get Zodiacal Releasing into the product eventually. It's something that we want the intern to work on their project. That project is going to go through July, August, and I think he finishes up in September. Actually, we might have a second intern. Tune in next week to figure out what the heck that's all about. But we do definitely need the lot of spirit and the lot of fortune in order to do Zodiacal Releasing if you want to release by career or by body or by mind.
Yes,
that's kind of thing.
And then also potentially by relationship with the
lot of Eros. And then a lot of Eros gives us some amount of being able to release by relationship. Trey had mentioned other lots that will be coming in. Certainly things like we've talked about before where like if you are into sports astrology, getting Bonatti's Part of War would be very interesting to come in here. Big shout out to our astrologers that have talked to us about this in the past as part of research. If you want to be part of research, as always, might I ask you to email us right down there. hi@cosmic.plumbing or hello@cosmic.plumbing. The email address is down there. You'll see it. Okay. But back to the demonstration.
Oh, that's really it.
Oh, so now back to the demonstration.
Here's the lots. They're there.
Excellent. They're there. We've got lots.
I mean,
lots and lots.
I could show the definition for them. Do you think that would be interesting?
Yeah, let's. You know what? We got time. Let's do it.
Okay.
We got nothing but time. Hey, the member loves when we go into this level of detail.
The viewer, the one viewer,
the viewer, and also to Mr. Record out there. Sorry that this is not about modern astrology. This is much more traditional. But I would love to know if modern astrology uses lots in any form or fashion.
Yeah, I think some modern practitioners definitely do. Yeah. And I mean, as we've talked about many times on the podcast, like we are in the world of people mixing and matching between all kinds of different traditions. Yeah. And so, and the goal of Cosmic is to make that as easy as possible.
Our software will be a bricolage. That's how it's going to be. Beyond even just astrology.
Exactly.
And here's a clue. I am reading Tarot for Skeptics, so maybe thinking about bricolage that way happens in the future, but that's in the way future. First of all, we got to get the intern to do Zodiacal Releasing. But let's go to the code. Mr. Henry, let's take a look at your screen.
Yeah, so here I'm just looking at the definitions for the lots that are built in here. So we have, the lot of fortune, the lot of spirit, and the lot of eros. And you can see here that they have both a day calculation method and a nighttime calculation method. In some lots, those will be the same, but in many lots, they are usually they're inverted from each other. So you can see that the lot of fortune is the distance of the sun from the moon applied to the ascendant in the day, or the opposite of that in the night. And then the opposite of those two is a lot of spirit. And then we have a lot of eros. And the interesting thing about the traditional method of the calculation of the lot of eros is that it's using the distance from the lot of spirit to Venus, or from Venus to the lot of spirit, and then applying that to the ascendant. And you'll notice that one of the interesting things here is that the lot of spirit is also a calculated lot, which is calculated up here. And so one of the things that we needed to do was to make sure.
Yes.
Exactly. So we have this little depends on thing. And of course, users will not define these directly. We'll have a UI that allows you to define these things in ways that you can't mess it up. But the important thing to know here is that we deal with the fact that we know because of this dependency that we have to do the lot of spirit first before we can do the lot of eros, because the lot of eros depends on it.
Otherwise, we'd probably crash the application and everything would go to hell. Now, has the interface been designed for creating your custom lots? Absolutely not. But it will come one day in the future. You went to info mode.
Oh, no.
We're out of the infinite. We're back. Okay. Well, that
was a close one.
That was a close one. That is everything for today. Mr. Henry, what should the good viewer do on this beautiful sunny day while their head is slathered?
With sunscreen.
With sunscreen.
They should clean their thing that gives them joy to clean.
Okay.
Go find your joy, comfort and joy by cleaning.
Find your comfort and joy in cleaning. The other thing you could do if you wanted to take inspiration from Mr. Henry is do the sultry whispering thing into a video, because it's working for me right now. Be well. Take care.
ASMR.
ASMR. Be well. Take care. Have yourself a lovely weekend, or whatever day you watch this video. We love you very much. We're going to see you next week. And I'll be back in the Seattle area for that one. Goodbye.
Bye.